Hi, Jeff Cooperstein here for Justice in Pittsburgh. Interesting day, okay? I want to read you something. This is from a court order that was issued granting the victim a permanent protection from abuse order from the suspect, okay? The court wouldn't name the suspect. I will. Aaron Fetty, Zone 1, Pittsburgh police officer, hired 2007. Now for that, okay, according to this, the officer is restrained from having any contact with the victim, including but not limited to restrained from entering the victim's residence, place of employment, business, or school, and prohibited from indirect contact with the victim through third parties. That sounds pretty strong to me. And you know what else it says? It says basically, he can't be in the place that she is employed, which is the Pittsburgh Police Department. So my conclusion would be he can't be employed with the Pittsburgh Police Department. That's what the law says. And that's what the city's going to do, because I won't stop until they do. But anyhow, let's get on to other things here. Okay, I've thanked people, and I really do. I also want people to send me comments, criticisms, anything, some sort of feedback, so I know where we're going, and I know what I'm doing wrong or doing right, and it just makes the program better. Okay, let's get into the evidence part. The key about evidence, a good attorney, I'm not an attorney, okay? I'm a paralegal. I attended law school, didn't finish, but that's not the point. The point is that a good attorney will take the evidence that they have, look it over, and make the decision if they really believe this is not going to get either an acquittal or a conviction. And that's the way it's done. But if you don't find the evidence, you go back and you look again and again, and you'll find out that the evidence might be right there in front of you. And then you have to figure out a way to present it where it will be admitted into court so the jury can hear it. I am friends with one of the best attorneys in the world, and he was the best attorney at testifying I'd ever seen in my life. By asking a question or cross-examination, he would testify about what basically he wanted to get in and then ask the question. It was amazing. It really was. Most people would be, objection, overruled, things like that. It wouldn't get in. But his name is Sam Rich. He was a federal prosecutor and a defense attorney longer than I've been alive, I think. But pretty much, I looked at this and I thought to myself, how would I get this in? Well, you're not going to get it in directly on the victim's testimony about what happened. Okay? You're going to get a little bits and pieces. You're going to get some flashbacks. She was drugged. No doubt in my mind, no doubt in every neurologist I've spoken to about the incontinence, about the vomiting, the amount of alcohol. Okay? Please, anybody out there who has partied, because I've done a lot of it, let me know the last time you went out drinking and became incontinent. Okay? Didn't happen, did it? All right, anyhow. Okay, so getting evidence in. Sure, looks, you see, everything's backwards on camera. It confuses me. So, anyhow, evidence in. Evidence. We're going to show what he didn't do. The witness, the victim, is going to testify to what she remembers, which isn't a whole lot. Enough, but not a whole lot. But then ask, did he clean you up? He took your pants off. Did he clean you up, make you safe, and make sure you were okay to be left alone? Did he call somebody you know, a friend, a family member, another partner, anybody else? Because it's a two-man job to get a woman into a shower, to actually get her clean, and you really want to have somebody like a family member there to do that type of thing. Okay. You left her there in her own vomit to aspirate on it. Now here's my question. And this is what the jury would think. Why did Aaron Fetty take possession of the victim and take her home, remove her pants, and then sleep there for 3 hours and leave? Okay, and the 3 hours is verified because his wife, not trusting him at all, had a GPS on his phone, which places him at the victim's house for 3 hours the evening of the assault. So, Mr. Fetty, you got some serious problems, and you should. One, you're a predator. Okay. Two, you have some sort of emotional issue because any normal man, one, is not going to take home a woman in that condition, and two, is going to get her some help. You couldn't take her to the emergency room because that would mean a tox test, and that would mean that you would get caught on that. You're also married, so being at some other woman's house for 3 hours has to raise some questions somewhere. But I guarantee if we do a deep dive here, we're going to find it's not your first rodeo, and we're going to find that out. We can do that. And I say we because it's not just me. There's a lot of people out there now that are starting to catch hold. And that's how this was supposed to be. Let me tell you something. One man screaming the truth loudly quickly becomes a majority. I want you to think about that, and I'll get back to you. Hey, thanks for listening. Jeff out.